Hello again, YouTube, and welcome back to Just Get a Tesla. And this week I am charging up here at the Tesla Supercharger at... No, wait, hang on. The EV on the Move Supercharger. Who owns this? It's on the floor. I assume it still worked. It's definitely a Tesla unit. Push the button. Come on the button. So the button on the top, not working, but it's definitely communicating. And there we go, it is charging. So, monitor your charge session in the vehicle. Okay. As you can see, we're taking whopping charge rate to 11. Keep on going. There we go, 212. This is a V4 Tesla Supercharger, except that it isn't a Tesla Supercharger. This is an EV on the Move charger by Euro garages. So what's this all about then? So let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was an electric car company called Tesla, and their mission was to sell a lot of electric cars because we need to electrify to be able to improve the environment and basically make a whole load of money. But the battle was that to persuade people to buy your expensive electric cars, you had to make it easy to charge them. So Tesla decided, hey, we've got a brilliant idea. Why don't we not just build the cars, but also build the chargers? And that's how superchargers came along. They decided to design and then build and then install their own charger network. And the Tesla Supercharger network is what I describe as the Tesla advantage. On video after video after video, I have shown that superchargers are quicker, easier, and cheaper than every other charging network. In fact, public charging in the UK in 2024 is, how can I put this, expensive and a faff. Whereas Tesla, you turn up, you plug in, it charges really quickly, and it's the cheapest one out there. But Tesla have got this advantage, which is that they build their own chargers, superchargers, and the latest version of those is V4. And these are now open to everybody with literally a card payment terminal attached to them. These are still superchargers. These ones are branded EV on the Move, which is a Euro garages brand, and these are now starting to pop up across the UK. So what we're now seeing is that these new units are being added to the map. If you go onto Tesla's website and search for locations, they are shown as superchargers. In my car, these are shown as superchargers. You drive up to them, you plug in, and the car starts charging straight away. These are V4 superchargers, which means that you can use the app. If you're a non-Tesla person, you can just touch with your credit card and be charged that way. Or in my case, plug in, the supercharger knows this is a Tesla, knows it's my Tesla, and immediately starts vending electricity. Because the back office provider of all of the paperwork and all of the billing and everything for these units is Tesla. Although they've got different branding on them, they are Tesla Superchargers, despite what it says on the tin. And this is a really good thing. Tesla have done a fantastic job of putting lots and lots and lots of supercharger sites in. They're rolling them out now at pace, but there's always the need for more. And this allows other companies, such as Euro garages in this case, to develop a new site, such as this really big forecourt, which is sat here alongside the A1. There is a shop inside it, there's takeaways, there's all kinds of other things. And these guys, as well as vending fuel, also vend electricity by putting in these superchargers. Fantastic. The more locations like that that go in, the better for everybody, because it's more charging locations. There's only 4 stalls here, and you might think ordinarily that 4 stalls isn't very many, but actually this is basically a petrol forecourt, and 4 at lots of different petrol forecourts
will be very, very, very useful. There's good news. If you are one of the lucky people who has free supercharging, and Tesla are now starting to offer free supercharging on quite a regular basis, then the good news is these are just operationally superchargers. If you've got free supercharging, you can use one of these foreign superchargers. It doesn't have to say Tesla on it. If it's a supercharger, Tesla are doing the back office stuff, and that means that your free electricity can come out of one of these just as much as it can come out of one of the Tesla ones. I've talked in the past about the Tesla advantage, and I know I mentioned it earlier, but I genuinely think the one thing that we can look forward to is Tesla being the standard. And it's already getting there for cars. And I know that people in North America are already thinking, hey, Ian, we're already the standard here. Sure, you are. But in North America, there was this bizarre thing where you all got stuck with the Japanese style Type 1 plug, which Europe has long since abandoned for Type 2. So the CCS connectors that you have in North America are CCS 1 as opposed to our CCS 2. They're a little bit more faffy, as I understand it. So in North America, the Tesla connector, which was never over here, by the way, we've never had the Tesla connector, but the Tesla connector has been rebranded as the North American Charging Standard, NACS, and you've now got other manufacturers fitting a NACS Tesla charger plug and socket onto their vehicles. Great, that has become the standard. In Europe, we are all on Type 2 CCS. That is the standard. But the actual charger unit, that's still the Wild West. I mean, on a recent video, I was using public charging. I used a Mare branded unit, which was outputting 42 kilowatts at the absolute top end. I used a couple of grid server units, which were a right faff, one of which had a plug that was so heavy you actually had to physically hold it up before it would connect to the Polestar 2, and it was only vending at 101 kilowatts. I think you got to 110, something like that. Either way, it's slow. It's the Wild West. You've got to have all of these different apps, and there's now companies out there starting to try and standardize all of these different things so that you can have one app that rules the world. Well, with Tesla, we already have the one app that rules the world. It's the Tesla app. And if we can get more and more and more of these Tesla tombstones being rolled out to everywhere, it's good news. And not just good news for Tesla, it's good news for everybody. How can I put it? These units, relatively small footprint compared to the other massive things that you see other networks putting in. These units are 250 kilowatt top speed. They are faster than significant numbers of other people's chargers. And of course, they have got the brilliant Tesla back office thing. So I would really like to see these really now rolling out in more and more and more places. Let's get Tesla superchargers at every big petrol forecourt. Stick them in. Forget your Shell Recharge or your BP units, the ones where you've got the fuel companies greenwashing and sticking in chargers that are either very expensive or broken or both. Forget that. Stick Tesla chargers in everywhere we go and make the world a better place. So look, this wasn't going to be a long video. This is one of my Tuesday chat videos, which I'm now doing on a regularly irregular basis, shall we say. But let me know in the comments, what do you think? Do you want to see more of these units pushed out into more places? Do you want to get it so that Tesla really is the standard kind of charger unit, not just Tesla cars, but Tesla chargers? I think it's really good for the company, but we really do need to get it so that somebody is building the single unit that can go in everywhere. And Tesla have got the lead, so why not? You don't see Volkswagen or Porsche or Hyundai charger units, do you? Only Tesla. And on that interesting note, we're going to leave it there. If you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button. It really helps the channel. Bell icon, share the video, whatever you want. It's all good, and I'll see you back here very soon on Just Get a Tesla.